Well, hi, kids. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that those of you who started school this week are hanging in there and getting used to everything that's new about this school year. You know, you might be feeling some highs about being able to start the school year and then some lows about some of the disappointments maybe that you've already noticed or just some of the challenges. So please know that we are praying for you and we hope that you'll have more highs than you will lows in this upcoming school year. You know, we are continuing our lesson about the roller coaster life. And we are studying the story of Elijah. And we just keep hearing story after story of how he has high points, great things that are going on. And unfortunately, he also has some low points. And so we're going to continue his story tonight. And I'm going to get my Elijah gnome here. He's going to help tell our story. Will you help us tonight? Oh, good. Oh, good. Do you remember what we do when we tell our story? Anytime you hear me say Elijah, you're going to either stand up or you're going to sit down. Sound good? Okay, so this is our story about Elijah tonight. Do you remember what happened last in Elijah's life? Whoops. He had just proved to the entire nation of Israel that God was the real God and that Baal, the so-called god of the weather, was not the god of the weather. The nation celebrated that God was the God who was surrounded by fire or who answered by fire. It was a pretty awesome moment. Well, you might remember that the very first assignment that God gave Elijah was to declare that there would be no rain in the land until God said so. Now that it was totally proven that Baal was a fake and that he didn't control the weather, God decided to send rain. Elijah sent his servant to look toward the sea and report what he saw. His servant came back and said, "There is a small cloud the size of a man's hand rising out above the sea." Elijah knew that this must be God sending rain. King Ahab knew he was defeated, so he took off on his chariot racing home. What happened next was so incredible. The Bible says that God gave Elijah special strength. Would you like to have special strength? Yeah. Elijah started running. He ran so fast that he passed Ahab's chariot and horses. He didn't stop there. He ran all the way to Jezreel. 17 miles without stopping. Isn't that incredible? Meanwhile, King Ahab went to his wife, evil Queen Jezebel, and told her all about what Elijah had done on Mount Carmel. When the queen heard how Elijah had defeated the prophets of Baal, she said, "I will make sure Elijah is dead by this time tomorrow." Oh no, are you a little bit scared, Elijah? She sent a messenger to Elijah to tell him of her plans to kill him. When Elijah heard that Queen Jezebel was going to kill him, he ran for his life. Finally, he collapsed under a tree. He was exhausted and weary and sad. He prayed, "I've had enough, Lord. Take my life." He was so tired of fighting against evil that he was just ready for God to kill him and take him to heaven. But God wasn't done yet with Elijah. An angel showed up and woke Elijah from his sleep. He showed Elijah that he had been brought a cake and some water. The angel said, "Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." In the midst of Elijah's weakest moment, God gave him strength to carry on. He will do the same for us. That's exactly what our lesson is about today. Oh, Elijah, you were so tired from all that running, weren't you? Yeah, and you were so scared for your life. Yeah. Were you so relieved when the angel came and told you that God would be with you? Oh, yes, yes. Well, Elijah, thank you for helping to tell our story. Can you say goodbye to the kids? Bye-bye. We have one more week when we will hear about Elijah and his amazing up and down roller coaster life. All right. Thank you, Elijah. You can listen over here on my chair. You know, when we are having a hard time, when we are exhausted, or maybe when we are stressed out and we don't think we have any strength or any power to go on, isn't it good to know that it is God who gives us strength? Yeah, God can give us strength. Now, going up and down this roller coaster life like we've been talking about, it can wear you down, can't it? Yeah, we can get awfully tired on this roller coaster life. But isn't it good to know that when I am weak, God gives me strength? Just like God gave Elijah over here strength after he had run and run and run and was so exhausted, God will give us strength as well. Because as we learn in Philippians 4:13, I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That is a wonderful, wonderful power verse for us to remember as we start this new school year, and as you maybe are working on a school assignment or getting ready for a test. Just know that you can do anything because God gives you strength. I hope that you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you again next time.